Welcome back to Collective Conversations, coming to you from the Summit Youth Media Lab, where youth voices matter. Summer is wrapping up, the hallways are getting ready to be filled back up, and the first bell is about to ring. Today, we're talking back to school, the excitement, the nerves, the fresh fits, new teachers, friendships, sports, grades, social media, and everything that comes with starting a brand new school year. We're also going to briefly look back at our third annual Blessings Books and Beyond event that was held on yesterday and the incredible community support that helped young people get ready for school. So whether you're a freshman walking through those doors the first time or a senior getting ready for your final year, this conversation is for you. So welcome to Collective Conversation. Let's get into it. So I'm sitting here with a bunch of high school students ranging from grades 9 through 12, and I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves.
I'm Dalen and I'm going into ninth.
I'm Jemiah and I'm going into 10th.
I'm Amaya and I'm going into 10th.
I'm Mayer and I'm going to 11th.
And I'm Braylon and I'm going into 12th.
Well, we are glad to have this conversation with you guys today. In our first segment, we're going to start off with our Blessing Books and Beyond event that was held on yesterday. And for those of you that were there yesterday, what was your favorite part about the back to school event?
My favorite part was the candy bar. It was really good.
My favorite part was just seeing like all the different, like the community come together to help all of the young people.
Absolutely.
My favorite part was I enjoyed serving the food. I felt like I was giving back to my community.
Absolutely. Those were some great responses. So why do you think events that provide shoes, supplies, resources, and activities are important for families?
I think because not all families can really afford that much stuff. So like being able to do that just out of like kindness of your heart, like having just a what would you call it?
The generosity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like just being able to be that nice and just give out stuff like that, like food, clothes, shoes, just all that type of stuff. Just really goes a long way with certain families.
Absolutely. How did it make you guys feel to be a part of that?
And we feel good, like seeing all the people like get the shoes and like be happy about finding like a good pair of shoes. Like it was nice.
Good. And so just having that sense of just being that giver and having that spirit of philanthropy. I love everything about philanthropy and working and giving your time and your resources to help your community. So for the youth that helped work the event, for you all what did you learn from serving other people? What did you learn from it? Is there anything that you learned from serving other people?
I learned that like even though like certain shoes aren't the best, like people are still appreciative and they're very like appreciative when you help them and like get to know them and hear their story. And I had a lot of people say like their kids were embarrassed to come out here, but it's like never about that. It's just like, we're helping you. Like don't ever feel embarrassed to come out and reach for help.
So we all have to ask for help at some point in our life, don't we? And you said something about, I heard you say that the shoes weren't the best. Do you think that sometimes, even as youth, that you guys get hung up on name brand stuff way too much? Or how do you feel about that? As youth and as people, sometimes we get caught up too much on materialistic things such as name brand shoes and things, knowing that there are people out there that they can't afford it. Some people are not able to buy Jordans or Uggs or, the latest fashion that's out there.
Yeah, like I think it doesn't really matter like what you're wearing as long as it's like it works for you. Like as long as it helps you to get from point A to point B, as long as it's just like appropriate,
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be $200 shoes. It can be a pair of shoes from Walmart, but as long as it's whatever you can afford, whatever fits you.
Right. And whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever makes someone else comfortable. So what is one thing every child who attended took away from the event, would you say?
I feel like everybody took like stuff that they're going to use in school and everything, and they took like the community is there for them and not against them. Because I know a lot of young kids will say like, well, they said this about me and they all these adults are coming after me because I did blah 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 in the area, but it's like the community is really there to help you and support you.
Absolutely. So did you feel a sense of togetherness yesterday from our community? And it takes a community, they always say it takes a village to raise a child. So, and we also have to be there for one another. That's what keeps a community together when we show up for people. So now we're going to move on to our next segment. And it's going to be, now we're going back into talking about the back to school. We talked about our event. Now we're talking about going back to school. So our second segment, we're going to talk about the first day. Is it excitement or anxiety?
I'm super excited for the first day of school.
It's like, since it's senior year, I'm like kind of excited to see like if I'm gonna be there like full day, like what class I'm gonna have. Stuff. At the same time, I'm I'm like also iffy about it because like I don't know how the senior year is gonna go.
Okay. Anybody else? Taylor, how about you? This is your ninth grade year, right?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling?
Hold a second.
The first day, is it excitement or anxiety?
I'll say like it's slightly exciting because like it's going into my senior year and like I'm excited to see if I have to be there like full day, like what my class are going to be like. But I'm also kind of nervous because like I don't know what I'm going into. I'm going into something new. This is my senior year, even though I've been there for 3 years.
Yes.
So, did good all 3 years. It's still like it's always a little bit nerve wracking going back to school for your first day.
Absolutely. And Dalen, how about you? This is big for you because you're coming from middle school into high school.
I'm gonna be like excited because like it's a new school, new environment. There's gonna be lots of new people, new schedule, new classes, new teachers. Everything's like pretty new, but like at the same time, it's still education. So it's
Absolutely. And how about you girls?
I'm really excited to go back to school just because we get back on like a schedule and stuff. And I just feel like school's like kind of good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see my classes because I don't remember what I picked out last year.
In my ear, how about you?
It's like a mix of both. It's exciting, but also a bit nervous. A bit like it is, like you said, nerve wracking because yeah, it is nerve wracking going back to school for the first day.
I feel like 11th grade is like the middle child. Like I don't know why. Like I just feel like it's like the most forgotten year, even though like it's the year before you go into your senior year. Like I feel like you remember that, but like I feel like 11th grade is probably the most forgotten year out of high school.
Okay, makes sense. So, okay, every school year we all go back to school shopping, and everybody's thinking about that first day outfit. So, how important is that first day outfit?
to me, it's like not really important. It's just what you wear to go to school. Like it's the first day. You don't want to just try to put on like your best outfit. You're not going to work. You're just going to school. It don't really like, matter.
I think the first day of school outfit's really important, and I always wear like jeans and like a good pair of shoes for the first day of school. Like I just have to look like nice.
Yeah, I feel like my first day of school outfit is like it just sets the year. Like if you don't wear a good first day of school outfit, your year might not be that good. So I always remember to pick out me a good outfit and a good pair of shoes.
Okay. How about you?
I usually like wait till like the second week to do or like the week after the first week to just like do everything because like everybody's like say somebody gets a haircut before the first like day of school, whatever, their haircut's gonna be worn out by the second week, so I'll stand out like the second week. You know, I usually like to save my clothes and all that for like the second week and stuff like that.
Okay, interesting.
Stand out.
I wouldn't say it's like super important because I'll pull up in some super clean fit, and then the next day pull up in sweatpants and a hoodie.
Yeah, it's like that's why I just delay mine. Like I just like dress how I'm going to be dressing for the whole year, but then give you a glimpse of what I can dress like.
Okay. So everybody's different. Good. So let me ask you guys, what are you more worried about? Your classes, your teachers, or who's going to be in your class?
Like a lot of them vary. They all like some of them are nice with and like have like they're not as strict with their work or like the deadlines and stuff like that. But a lot of teachers also will they'll be super strict. They'll be trying to say, I'm preparing for college, so this is due by the end of class, no exceptions, all that. So I would probably say teachers.
Okay. Understand.
I think I'm the most scared for like my classes because when I signed up for my classes last year, I thought I was like a little bit too smart, and I think they're gonna be a little bit harder this year.
Yeah, I'm worried about who's gonna be in my classes mainly because I really do not remember what I picked out last year, so I could just have a bunch of random stuff. I think I'm gonna have 2 social studies classes, and I don't think I can do with that.
Okay. And you guys have anything to add on to that? And then, okay, let me ask you, what is it that you want adults what you want to share with adults to let them know about, like, because I know we as parents, you got to do this for school, you got to do that. What is something that you would want us to know, like, about you going back into school, entering back into your school year? What is something you would want to tell your parents?
When I come home from school, my nap is important. My nap is important. Please do not wake me up. Because, like, I wake up, like, it's pretty much a job. Like, I wake up early. I got to go there, do a whole bunch of work, and then I come home. And that little nap, like, that, it may be like a couple hours, but that little nap is very important to me.
Okay. You need to get that nap in after school.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want them to understand that sometimes I need my own time to finish my homework and not be bothered by anything else. Like, I need my own time.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just piggyback off what Braylon said. Like, the nap is very key to get me through the rest of the day.
Exactly.
And, like, me taking a nap is not going to affect anything else. Because, like, I can take a nap and then still wake up for school at, like, 5 a.m. like I always do.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't affect when I go to sleep.
Okay. Good.
That is their main excuse.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you don't need to take a nap right now, or you're not going to go to sleep. Yeah.
Or
Really
the, like, my mom always says at the beginning of the school year, we're going to start taking your phone at night. Like, why? I need my alarm. And she's like, I guess you don't need the alarm. And I'm like, yeah, I need
Now
my
that's a good one. That's a good one because I've done that to my kids. Yeah, that's a good one. Anybody else have anything to say on that one? My ear, Dalen? Okay. So, last question in this segment. What advice would you give someone walking into a new school where they don't know anyone?
Just talk to new people. Meet new people. Try to make friends. You may not become friends with everybody, but like at least 1 out of 10 people are gonna own up to, like not own up to you, but like be nice to you, kind to you, and try new things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I just say, like,
Open up.
have fun. It feels like a party, like, every day. Like, it feels like a party every day. Like, enjoy yourself. And you're only here for 4 years, so it really goes by pretty fast.
It really does, because now that I'm going into my senior year, I really don't remember. I don't remember like any of the other years. Like
Wow.
it's like I really don't remember what happened. It's just I went from being a freshman to automatically senior, and I don't know. It's a different feeling.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're going to move over into our next segment. And in this segment, we're going to talk about friends, cliques, and fitting in. And so a question I have for you guys is, how important is your friends group when you're in school?
It's very important. It can depend on that can like vary if you're getting straight A's, getting in trouble all the time. It can vary and depend on a lot.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think like the people you surround yourself with is very important. Like they'll dictate like how you feel about a lot of stuff. Like they'll change your way of thinking sometimes.
Yeah, I would say you have to surround yourself, yourself around people that have good vibes, especially in high school, because like in middle school it's not that big of a deal, but in high school, like, you're getting off to like be by yourself and go to college, and you want to make sure you're staying on the right path with the right people.
And and I don't think that's just a in school thing. That's a life thing. The people that you surround yourself with matter. They really do. Who you surround yourself with matters. So do you guys think that a lot of students change themselves trying to fit in?
Yeah.
Yes.
And could you guys elaborate on that for me?
The way they speak, they can change the way they speak to try to fit in. They can start trying to say like new slang or anything stuff like that. They can dress different than how they really want to try to fit in. Like try to go ask their parents like, can you give me these brand new shoes, just to wear them like 2 times, and then just not wear them ever again, just so they can fit in.
Yeah, like you have like the kids that are literally like super country, want to fit in with the kids that are like not on the countryside and a little bit. It's like they get into the messiness, and it's like you are from the country, like you're from the suburbs, and you want to be with these messy people, and I don't think that's really what you want to do at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So it's always important to be yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's always important to be yourself. I don't know how much I can stress that to young people, my children included. Just be yourself, okay? So another question that I have for you guys is, how do you know who your real friends are?
If they stick with you throughout like everything that happens in your life, like throughout all my years in high school, I've had the same like couple friends, and it's like they stuck with me the whole time, through my lowest points, through my highest points. Like they've just been there the whole time. Like they've been there anytime I need. Like if I get in trouble or anything like that, I can always call them, and if they're not on D&D, they'll answer. But a lot of times I answer.
Okay. Dana, you have anything to say? How do you know
I
who
mean,
your real friends are?
it's like kind of like what Bray said. Like it depends on like if they stay with you the whole time. Like, if, but
Okay. Well, anybody else want to elaborate on that about knowing who your real friends are?
I think like their actions definitely affect like how they act towards you and like how would they act if you weren't in the room. I think that really shows like what a real friend is.
Absolutely.
And if they tell you like, say you're in a group of people, like you're talking to a group of people, and you leave the room. If your friend was to tell you, "Oh, this person started saying this whenever you left," you can tell that's a real friend too, because they've most of the time, unless they're trying to be messy.
Or a real friend will defend your name,
Yes.
even behind your back, right? A real friend is going to defend you behind your back. And one thing I've learned, and I'm a lot older than you, probably old enough to be your guys' mother, but that real friends, you guys can agree to disagree. You can have disagreements, but at the end of the day, you're still going to be friends. At the end of the day, you're still going to be friends no matter what the disagreement is. And if a small disagreement can separate your friendship, then you were never real friends to begin with.
And I was just thinking like, with guys, I don't know if it's the same with girls, but with guys, you can like not talk to your friend for like a month, 2 months, or more, and like y'all hang out one time and y'all automatically back to where y'all were.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is it the same? Or is it like,
I don't really think so.
No,
Like,
that's
I
what I'm
feel like
saying.
when people like stop talking, people think it's like beef or whatever, and like they
yeah,
don't like them, but it's just like you don't always have to talk. I feel like.
that's how it is with guys. Like I don't talk to my friends every day, but like whenever I do text them, whatever, they answer quick and we'll hang out or whatever, and it'll feel like we've been talking the whole time.
And you guys will find when you get into adulthood, I've had my best friend, we went without talking for months
Exactly.
because everybody's so busy. But when we do talk again, it's like we never left off. I mean, we're back to where we were. It's just like we don't even remember that we haven't talked in so long because it's just like we just talked yesterday, but it's been months. So that is just a part of life, and it's going to happen because people are busy. Life is busy. And another question that I have for you guys, what happens when your friends start doing things that you don't want to do?
A lot of time I just space myself, let them do what they're going to do, and come back whenever they're not doing whatever they're doing.
Good. Anybody else? A little bit more enthusiastic, guys.
I feel like you just distance yourself. Like when you see them doing something that you don't know, that's
Good. Y'all want to
my hair.
I mean,
I literally was like, my hair. And you just sitting there like,
He said,
yeah.
Okay, let's move to a different question. And I think all of you guys might have a say on this one. This one, it says, has social media and group chats made drama worse?
Yes.
yeah.
And please expound on that for me.
I feel like a lot of stuff goes around in group chats, and people hear stuff like that, and they're like, bring it into the real world. They put it into the school, and they're like, it's just a lot that happens online that doesn't really happen in school. That makes, what am I trying to say? It brings stuff into the school that doesn't need to be in school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the main point of it, yeah.
A lot of people talk about group chats and like they'll be like, oh, well, this was said in this group chat. It's like, well, who said it though? And they can't tell you because there's so many people in the group chat and they're all just saying all this stuff. It's like you don't know that's actually like true.
Yeah, a lot of like rumors go around in group
Yeah.
chats, like and same on social media. Just a lot of different like rumors are spread on there, and it's the people that don't like use our common sense that believe it and start sharing it more.
Absolutely. I like that. And I like how you talked about rumors because that was going to be in my next question. Why do you guys feel like rumors spread so quickly?
Because people like to be messy. People like to like. People want a fight to happen. People want to see people get hurt or something like that. Like just off of whatever.
Like people like to ag it on. Like it'll be gone, dead, and
Yeah,
then they
they'll
want to bring it back
bring it
up,
back
and
up.
it's like, why are we bringing it back up? That happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like people just look for the drama.
Yeah,
So people, they'd rather see negative happen than positive.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially if they're not involved.
Especially if like they know that they can't like have any consequence from it. They want to make it as messy as they can before.
Okay. And this is the last question. And this is probably debatable. Okay. Especially for you young people. Would you rather have 20 friends or just 2 friends that you know are really there for you?
The two. I'll take the two every time.
Definitely.
I literally have to.
I have like a smooth.
Yeah.
I have a smooth 3 or 4. Like it's like it's not that much, but they like I always know that I can always count on them if I really need anything. Like if I'm really down, they can help me out. In anything.
I only have one.
You got that one friend, huh, Dalen? Okay, we're going to move on, guys, and we're going to go to our segment 4, and we're going to talk about school pressures. We're going to talk about the grades, the homework, and the expectations. And so, what puts the most pressure on students academically?
I think just like wanting to be the best and like wanting to be like the best version of yourself, it like can put a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'll just say trying to be perfect. Like trying to, this year I'm gonna turn all my work on time. I'm gonna do everything I can to have the best grades and everything. Which like that's a great goal to set for yourself, but a lot of the time you're not gonna turn in every single assignment on time. You may miss one assignment by a little bit. You're not gonna get 100% on everything. Like if you used to be in college already, but like
I mean, it is possible.
yeah, it's possible, but like it's not. Through all my years in high school, I've known some smart people, and even them, they every once in a while they'll get a 80 on their test or whatever like that out of 100. It's like don't set good goals, but don't set them too high to where they're not accomplishable. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's like the pressure to try to be the best in your class or just be the best in general that really gets to people and affects them. Because, like, yeah, you can be the best, but at the same time, you have to take time for yourself. Like, you can't put it all into school. Like, you really have to take time in your mentally be there to be the best for yourself.
Like in high school, like I get like we're becoming adults, but we're still kids. Like still do kid things, like have fun. But instead of like being so focused on school, you can focus more in college. Like you have plenty of time to lock in and everything. Just have fun, be a kid, and do kid things.
Yes. And what would you want adults to know about this school pressure? What would you want adults to understand?
Like checking in on your kid can help a lot. Because like sometimes your kid doesn't want to come to you saying, this teacher's doing this, my grades are getting bad in her class. so like if you keep up with their grades, like you have them on schools or something like that, and you keep up with their grades, ask them about it. If you see they got a bad grade or something, ask them, are you doing okay? You studying? Like you need help studying anything like that? Like just checking on them.
Yeah, like provide resources. Like sometimes you might need a tutor or somebody to help you with extra stuff, and like just like providing that for your child can be good.
So you say your parent involvement is very well. Sometimes you don't want to talk to your parents about stuff, so you want them to be able to just check in on you to say, "Hey, how are you doing? How's school going?" But at the same time, not be overbearing.
Yeah, like not. It can be like every other. Not I wouldn't say every other day. I'd say like maybe a couple times a week, maybe. But I don't know. But like not like every day. As soon as you come home, how's school? What'd you do?
Okay.
What'd you do today? Was the work good? Like
Okay.
not like that. Just every once in a while, how's school going? Do you need help with anything?
Okay.
Tutor, anything like that.
Okay. Anyone else? Feel the same that Braden feels, same way Braden feels. So just good for your parents to be involved and just every now and again just check on you. And I think that's good. I think that's really good. And parents should be involved. Parents should be involved in that aspect. Okay, so let me ask you guys, if you're struggling in class, how comfortable are you guys with asking your teachers for help?
Pretty good. 'Cause, like that shows that you really want to get your grades up.
Yeah, that shows the teacher that you actually want to do better. Like if your grades are bad, like you come to them and you're like, is there anything I can do to like, is there any work that I can make up to get my grade better? That shows them that you care about your grade actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now, guys, we live in the world of AI technology. Okay, so does AI help students learn? Do you believe it helps students learn, or is it making it easier not to learn?
I think
It makes it easier not to learn, but like at the same time, if you like use it and then just like study it instead of just using it to answer the questions, it can help you learn it more than just you using it just to answer the questions and just put it and just not getting no knowledge from it.
Just saying use it the right way. Like don't use it just for the answers. Use it to try to learn how to get to that answer.
Yeah, like some AI I know, they like solve the problem for you. They give you the answer, but then they show you like different ways to
That's
solve
right.
it, and like that's a way you can help you if you're stuck on a problem that has like bigger numbers or something about history.
Okay. So maybe in a math class, it can work out the problem and show you step by step how to do it.
Yeah.
So you're saying use it to learn the steps, but not just use it to get that answer.
And like say like a English class, if you got to write a paragraph, or whatever, you can use it for like some topics that you can write about, but like don't just copy and paste whatever it gives you.
Or like proofreading.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Proofreading and like spelling checks
Punctuation,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Where you got to for like an example and just
Yeah.
like
Absolutely. Because when you get into college, that if you go to use AI for stuff like that, they call that plagiarism, and you can get kicked out of college for that. So I tell students all the time, be very careful, and you always want to make your work your own. And so we're going to wrap this segment up with this last question. And this is debatable. Should homework still exist in 2026?
I think it should work in the way of if you don't finish the work, then it's homework. I feel like it shouldn't be like okay, here's this assignment for today, and then also there's homework that I'm gonna give to y'all before y'all leave. Like I feel like it should be like here's the assignment for today, and if you don't finish that, then that's homework. But if you finish it, you don't have nothing to do. That's how it was last year in one of my math classes. Like she'd give us a little like warm up, and then she'd give us our assignment. And if you finish the assignment, no homework. You can turn it in the next day. But if you didn't finish it, you'd have to take it home and do it for homework.
I think like insane amount of homework is like actually crazy. Like don't give like so much homework, but like I don't mind like having like a few problems as homework. Like I don't think it's that bad. But I feel like when teachers like give you like a million things to do for homework, that shouldn't be.
Like what's too many questions on homework? Like what do you think would be like?
Like I feel like
over 22.
I feel like over like like around the 20, like 25 and over, like that's too much. Especially if it's like really into detail, like that's too much. But I do like having math as homework sometimes does help me like study for a test or something because there's more problems to do.
Like sometimes the teacher will give you like the study guide
That's what that says.
as homework, but I'll just do it in class because the assignment will be easy. But I like when they just give you the assignment and then if you don't finish, you finish it at home.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier to remember.
So what about your reading? I heard you guys talk a lot about math. What about reading homework? Do you
I've never had reading homework.
Either.
I've never
maybe
had
like
homework for
on
like
a
English.
website like iExcel or like
I haven't even had
oh
that.
no red ink.
Really?
Yeah, I like in my English class. I don't even know who. I forget who my teacher was, but that might be bad. But yeah, I don't remember her being like, yeah, do this at home and come back and like turn this in.
Okay.
I do remember. Nah, it was like she would give us like only homework that I think I ever had from her class was like we had to write a big paragraph or a big essay, and it was I worked on it just multiple days throughout her class. Like she gave us multiple days in class to work on it, so I don't think it was like you could work on it for homework. It was like optional pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
our reading teacher.
Yeah, most teachers say like, oh, do this at home, but then they give you the time in class, and people just don't use the time in class to work on stuff. Like you could do
So-
everything at school and then not have any homework.
Yeah.
Right. So it's good to use that in class time,
Yeah,
to utilize that in class time that your teachers do give you.
yeah, and if you're not using it, then that's
That's
really on you.
That's
Right.
a tip that I give for the ninth graders too, is to make sure that you use the in class time because it'll make everything so much easier. Because whenever you use the in class time, say your math class gave you homework, whatever, or gave you work, and then English gave you work. Say you don't use the in class time to do your math work, you go home and you're trying to do your math work, you completely forget about that English work that you gave you to take home. So doing it in class, you could do that math work in class and then get home and do the English work, both of them done like that.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So we're going to move on to another segment, and this is in this segment we're going to talk about social media versus real life at school. And because social media is taking over, we know. And I have a question for you guys. Do likes and followers affect confidence?
Yeah, I feel like it just makes them seem more confident, more proud of things that they do.
Okay. Anybody else?
To me, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, social media has no effect on my life.
I like that. I like that.
I feel like followers can play an aspect on certain people, but I don't know a lot of people that have amount of followers that'd be like, oh, it's affecting my confidence. So I mean, I guess if that's if you have maybe over 1,000 and you're my age, then I guess, but I don't know anybody that does.
Okay. Have you guys experienced people being different online than they are in real life or that they are in school?
Yeah, a lot of people they'll spread rumors, be messy and all that over text or on the phone or whatever. As soon as they get in school, they walk straight past you, don't say nothing or anything like that.
Okay, so basically you've seen people be online bullies.
Yeah, and then in person they can be kind or whatever. They'll be nice in person, but online they'll be just mean or whatever.
I've seen like people in real life they get bullied by other people, and then when they're online, they're taking other people's accounts and bullying them. So it's kind of like a circle, kind of it's coming back at them in real life because they're doing it online.
Yeah, or you have
Okay.
this really mean person that's mean in real life, but then you'll look on her Instagram account or not even her, just anybody, and she has a Bible verse in there, and it's that's not very nice.
Okay, so they're mean in person, but a saint
Yeah,
on.
they act like they're a saint online, have Bible verses and all this
Online.
stuff.
Okay, so guys, tell me this. Should something somebody post outside of school cause problems for them inside school?
It shouldn't, but it does.
Okay, explain that to me.
Somebody will post something about them and they'll reach it out to people in school, and then they'll just get made fun of at school because of somebody else.
So in that question that I just asked you, would you take from it cyberbullying?
Yeah,
Could that be?
that's
Yeah, that was a real example. Like somebody was making TikToks, they started making like "get ready with me" and stuff like that. And then when they would show up to school, people would be like, "Oh, I saw your video, blah blah," blah, and they like start talking about it. And I feel like that person would get like nervous, kind of, or like
Stop posting.
embarrassed pretty much, and stop posting them because they didn't want people at school like talking to them about it and stuff like that.
Okay. So do you guys believe that when you put things out there on social media, you open up a platform for everybody to give an opinion?
Yes.
That's what social media is. That's what
Anything you post, it's gonna be there forever, and like people can comment on it. Like they can say whatever they want about whatever you
You
did.
can find it. You can find it like with enough research, like whatever you post can be found.
Okay. And do students post things, you think, because they actually like them or because they want other people to react?
I feel like most of the time it's because they want a reaction from other people, and sometimes it'll be because like you want to do like you want to express yourself somehow, and you want to just get online and put things out there that you like. But other times it'll be because they want other people's approval of something.
Okay, so they're looking for validation from
Yeah.
other people. They want to, that goes back to where we first started off, the confidence. Social media and the likes and the followers affecting their confidence. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up this segment with this last question. What's something that young people need to remember before hitting post?
That like what you said, like it'll always be there.
It's on there forever.
It's on there
And
forever.
like on TikTok, like you might be able to delete the video, but anybody could have seen it before you deleted it and hit save, and it's in their camera roll forever now.
Right, or take that screenshot, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So absolutely, I would tell you guys and all other young people, think about what you're putting out there before you put it out there.
How I think about it is like if you can't show your grandma, then don't post it.
Good one. If you can't show grandma, leave it off of social media. I like that. So now we're gonna move into another segment. And in this segment, we're gonna be talking about bullying, conflict, and walking away. And in today's society, we don't see a lot of people walking away. And so we see a lot of drama taking place in schools, right? So what does bullying look like today? What does it look like, guys, to you today?
A lot of the time, it's just like them like talking about their clothes or something like that. It's not really like how you see it in like movies where it's like they're shoving little kids in the lockers and stuff like that.
It's not really.
Or giving them like swirlies or something like
It's
that.
not really like contact with each other.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's
more
more
like-
verbal.
Yeah,
People
verbal.
just saying stuff and like laughing at
And
it
like
or
a
something.
lot of people want to bring like the people like you want to bring like your family into it and stuff and like talk about your family, talk about your mom, talk about your dad, and like I don't,
Your mom.
yeah, and that's just not you.
That's just like what?
Yeah, it's just like what?
I'd be like what?
So, and we've been talking about social media and online posting. So do you think that the online bullying is sometimes worse than face-to-face?
Yeah, because I've seen people like.
How about when it comes to stuff about like school? Like is walking away being scared or being mature?
It's very mature.
Very mature. Like you're the bigger person. Like if you walk away, like
It's understanding that like, will this be that important in 20 minutes? Will this be that important in 30? Like, it's understanding, will this affect anything that I do in 30 minutes? Like, is it going to affect me like that?
Absolutely.
especially if you're like in sports or something, like getting into that mess will like definitely throw you
Like-
off. And most of
like,
the
in the
coaches
game,
work at the school.
It's happened like in the game, like where I'll just say for one of my friends, like he plays football, he got his helmet like while he was running or whatever, he was running back. While he was running, instead of the person trying to tackle him, they just grabbed his helmet and pulled it. They pulled his helmet off, and he really wanted to like. He told me he really wanted to like push on that person, get in that person's face, but he realized that like his coach said, if you get like what is it called, a flag. If you get a flag or whatever, you can't participate in the next game. So he realized that this is going to affect me for the next game, so I'm not going to do it.
Absolutely. And I always tell my children and my students that walking away is the better. I mean, walking away is always better. As long as people are always going to talk, but one thing about it, a person cannot argue. My mother used to tell me this: a person cannot argue by themselves. Okay, so if they're trying to argue with you and you just walk right past them, everybody's going to be looking at them like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah, some people can talk to a brick wall. Some people can argue with a brick wall. Yeah.
Well, you let them stand there and argue with the wall, okay? So if you guys see somebody being bullied, do you have a responsibility to say something?
I feel like to them, like you tell them that like if they're really bullying you like that, like if it's really affecting your mental or your life, whatever, go talk to somebody. I'll help you. I'll help you find somebody to talk to that help you in this situation.
But you don't feel like if it's going on in front of your face, you don't feel like you insert yourself. How would you handle that?
I don't think
I would just walk them away. Like
Yeah, I don't think I would insert myself. I'd probably go up to them and be like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Like, this is probably not as big as you think it is."
and they gonna call you nosy.
Me, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, it's not as big as you think it is. Like, this is not gonna be big in like a year from now. Like,
Yeah.
just walk away. Like, it's gonna be fine.
Okay. So you're
then
gonna
I'll try to figure out why the person's bullying them. Like, what's your reason for?
Then they gonna call you nosy.
I'm not worried about the bully calling me nosy. He was bullying somebody.
okay. Okay. Segment up. I have two more questions for you guys. What can students do? What can you do as students if you feel like adults aren't listening to you?
That's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's hard.
Because like you can't you can't yell at your adult. Like you can't yell at the adult. You can't like raise your voice at the adult because they take that as disrespect.
Mhm.
Even if it's you trying to get your point across, they take it as disrespect. So like to get to understand, I really don't like. I don't really have nothing. Do you?
Yeah. I don't know, like try to like maybe just tell them how like they're making you feel.
Maybe have like a one-on-one type of
Yeah.
conversation.
Me and my
Sit down.
my family on Saturdays we do like a sit down, go over the week and then the week to come and talk about everything that like we didn't like about this week that maybe we could fix with each other. And then we do a kudos of the week.
That
That's
is
nice.
very
That's
nice.
actually- yeah.
That is nice. So Maya, you have that experience with your family. What about children that don't have that? What about children that don't have that and they feel like no one listens to them
You have
at
to-
home, or maybe their teachers don't even listen to them? What advice would you give them?
Find a trusted adult.
That's what I was gonna say. Find somebody that'll listen to you. Find somebody you can talk
maybe.
to.
Okay, your counselor.
Because the counselor has to listen.
Your
Like,
counselor
Yeah,
has
that's-
to
that's
listen.
what they get paid
And
for,
your
listen, yeah.
counselor can help you with the teachers, and then maybe
the teachers can reach home, maybe.
yeah.
Like
And
it's
if
like,
like the problem is with like school and grading and grades, maybe the teachers can like
yeah, if you
call your teachers like, hey, they're doing okay now, like, you know, talk to them about their grades, ask if they need help sometimes.
Well, we are in the we are where you guys like to text a lot, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that if you feel like your parents or somebody, an adult that you're talking to, doesn't listen to you when you speak verbally, do you think that maybe you could sit down and write them a letter, you could send them a text message and express how you feel? Or how do you feel about that? Because sometimes text messages can come across as if you don't use the right.
it can be they
Yeah,
take it as
take it as-
disrespectful
as
because
disrespectful.
it's like you couldn't even talk to me in person about it,
Right.
but then they're not listening in person. So like it's kind of hard if you if you like have a person like that because it's hard to get through to them. Like, cause like you can't text them or they'll take it as like some type of disrespect. But if you talk to them in person, a lot of times they'll be cutting you off while you're talking, stuff like that. So it's like I would have to think on like how to overcome that
Okay.
type
So
of problem.
I like what Amaya said about wanting to talk to your school counselor. Maybe that your counselor can help you reach that adult.
Yeah.
So I do like that. Last question for the segment, guys. How can you disagree with someone without becoming enemies?
I like to do it in like a playful type of way. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like just pretty much be like not enthusiastic, but like be more of like a upbeat, like joyful type of like disagree. Like, don't just be like, no, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. Like,
Yeah.
be like a little bit more enthusiastic. Like, nah, you can think that, but nah, I'm gonna think what I want to think.
Okay.
Like in a funny way.
Yeah, like,
Or like in a, because you never know, like you might be telling somebody to do something that is going to end bad. So I always be like, I mean, no, but it's what you think. Or no, but, whatever you want to do. Because I might be saying.
yeah.
Okay.
So like, it's like you just gotta do it in like you gotta do it in a kind way, not
Kind
being
and, like,
disrespectful
playful.
or rude. Yeah.
Absolutely. And how about sometimes just look at them and say, hey, we're friends and all, but we have to agree to disagree.
Yeah,
you
that
don't always
works
have to
too.
agree
Yes.
with somebody.
Yeah.
It's okay to
Absolutely.
disagree.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a scenario. Then we're going to move into our next segment. So this scenario is that you walk into the cafeteria and you see somebody sitting alone while other students are making fun of them. Your friends tell you, leave them alone. What do you do?
I mean, it just depends if they want to be involved or not.
It just
And,
I was gonna
what type
say
of
like
person it is.
it depends on what like this whole situation. I like it was a good like explanation of like what's going on, but yeah, it just depends on.
You have to explain to a person. Like, I know some kids at our school, like, they like sitting by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I love to go and make a new friend at school. But sometimes they just want to be left alone, and I understand that. Because
Okay.
sometimes I want to be left alone, too.
Okay. So if you do see someone sitting along a table, are you the type that would go over there and say, hey, is something wrong? Or do you just not pay them any attention and just go do your own thing?
I'm the
It
type to
depends.
ask about them, like ask around, like
Yeah.
do you know like is there anything
Okay.
wrong with them? Like do you know what's going on or whatever? Like why are they sitting alone stuff like that? Like do they just
Like,
and then that's how you figure out like maybe it's a new student, maybe they don't know anybody yet, like stuff like that. Like you just gotta ask. I usually ask around.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, we're going to end this segment and we're going to go into our other segment. And in this next segment, we are going to talk about sports, activities, and school spirit. So, how important are football games, basketball games, homecoming, and dances, clubs, bands, the esports you guys have now, and other activities to how important are they to the school experience?
I feel that like all like the extracurricular events and stuff are all important because like kids want to be noticed like for like the things they do, especially if like they're good at it. Like if like they're like the football team, like the basketball team, like if they see like nobody showing up, it's gonna like boost their confidence though some because they may think that nobody cares about them or like nobody wants to come and watch their games or whatever event it is. Like maybe like it could be like chess or anything. Like and just
I
people.
feel like
not
for the
showing
high
up.
school experience, you have to at least go to a couple games. Like it's the atmosphere there. Whenever like you're playing one of your school rivals or something like that, it's completely it's like it's amazing. Like it just feels great to like be there. Like especially basketball. Like whenever you're at the Armory, you're playing against one of your school rivals. Whole student section's filled. They're all yelling blah blah blah. The whole visitor student section is filled, and then like around like even though it may not be filled all around, but just those people on the sides right there, it just changed the atmosphere completely.
Yeah, it feels like very surreal to see everybody come together and cheering for the same team.
Yeah.
And like spirit it's just all about coming together and really just like cheering your team on and cheering your school on at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think like football games, like basketball games, are really important. Like you get to like dress up. There's themes, and like you can always meet somebody. Like there's the student sections and stuff. It's really fun.
Okay. And so, can you tell me if you think that sports actually motivate students to do better academically?
It's forced them to have like at least a standard of what they need to do. Like they have to like keep like for most schools it's 2.0 to play sports whatever. So you have to keep at least all C's, which is
Still kind of bad in my opinion.
it's like
At least they're doing
it's
the best.
understandable. But like it makes them have a standard that they have to keep,
Absolutely.
and it also like it just helps like it. But I also kind of think that it like creates a type of I don't know how to say it. Like people think that they should be all this, like they should have straight A's because they're a star athlete. They should have straight A's,
Right.
and it kind of creates like a type of I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like it's a specific word. It's not gonna tip my tongue. It's like it tries to create a
Like a stigma.
It's like a false advertisement kind of thing.
Okay, because they're the star athlete, they should be making straight A's. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's not like
Sometimes
that.
it's harder.
Sometimes it's harder because a lot of I've seen a lot of students that were great athletes, but they were great athletes. But when it came to academics, they struggled a little bit and they needed some assistance. But as long as they got that support and they were held to that standard, they did whatever they could do to make sure that they met that standard that they were held to. So I do believe that sports, myself, I do believe that sports, they do motivate students to be better academically. And do you guys believe that if you're going to do sports in high school and or if you're going to be an athlete, that you should be held to a higher standard?
Like slightly, but not super high standard. Like they should,
Not all.
you should never be like in drama. Like I feel like as an athlete, you shouldn't be all in drama. You shouldn't be getting caught up like with people or whatever. Or you shouldn't be getting. Of course, you shouldn't be getting into fights or anything like that. Like I feel like it creates a standard of you should be a good student. Like you shouldn't.
Be an example for.
Yeah, you have to be an example for the upcoming people and stuff like that. Like how they should act as athletes too.
So you do believe that they should be held to higher standards?
Slightly in the way they act, not in like grade
Okay.
like grade wise. They should
Okay.
like be. It should be pretty much normal as everybody else. Like you should want to pass pretty much.
Absolutely.
But like
They
yeah,
should be
but like
leaders.
acting wise, they should be leaders. Like not be
Not be
doing
Not be
bad
crazy.
things. Yeah, not be doing bad things, stuff like that.
Okay. And how many of you guys are athletes in here? All of you guys are athletes? Okay. So, okay, that's fine. So what would you guys that are athletes say to students who aren't athletes and how they can find their place?
I just wanted to ask one question. Since you're not an athlete, do you think that athletes should have a higher standard of how they carry themselves at school?
I feel like a little bit, yeah, because obviously, yeah, like Amaya said, they're supposed to be leaders, but like they're also students. You know what I'm saying?
It is a student athlete. Student does come before athlete, so they're a student first.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, sorry for cutting off. But
No, that's fine. You guys feel free to ask each other questions. But so back to what I was saying, for you guys that are athletes, for the students that are not, what would you say to them to help them find their place?
There's a lot of clubs you can do. Like, there's so many things in school that you can like join and like see new people. Like, and you can make your own club.
Yeah,
As long as you get another person, you can make your own club.
Like, if you don't-
Anything you like.
if you don't feel like doing like physical activity, like sports
Yeah.
like that, there's like what's it called, esports.
Yeah,
There's
and
esports, like chess
academic,
club,
anything.
there's robotics, there's all types of different stuff that you could.
Hacky sack.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of different sports that you could do that you didn't know are actually sports, but they're considered.
And then if you just like don't want to be an athlete, like she said, there are clubs that you can get involved in, and like it's not like, oh, you have to be in this because you just need to be. Like, you can just choose whatever you want to be in, and there's no limit on how many clubs you can be in. Like, it's being however many as you want.
Okay. And so, guys, what school event are you guys already looking forward to this year?
The football and the games, Friday Night Lights. I'm really excited for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Friday Night Lights, and I'm really excited for homecoming.
Okay, cut for a second. I was one game at our school. It's like usually we play at a different spot, but we're having one game at our actual school, and I feel like that's going to be a very exciting and really great atmosphere of a game.
Is it against one of your rivals?
I don't know if they're a rival. I wouldn't say they're a rival. I don't
Okay.
think they are.
Okay. So, okay, this is our last question. This is our question that's up for debate, and I want to know how you guys feel about it. Friday night football game or Friday night basketball game?
I would say football. That's just because, like, I don't know. I feel like the atmosphere of a basketball game, like, I just get tired really easily. And then, like, the place where they're always at, like, I don't know. I don't love it.
Yeah, it's like I say like football. It's hard to say because like basketball is like what I mean. Basketball is basketball, but football also being outside, having the bleachers I feel like football games are more packed than basketball
Yeah.
games.
So basketball is better to watch. I'd rather watch basketball.
Yeah, basketball like it's just something about
It's
it.
way easier to watch.
Yeah,
Like
like
football, I don't understand a single thing.
and then also you're inside. Like sometimes at the football games it'll be snowing, it'll be raining, it'll be all that. But like at basketball games, you'll be sitting inside, have a comfortable seat, but like it's just where the basketball team plays at. It's like such a big place that it looks like it's not. Yeah, unless it was like a crazy game, you wouldn't feel it at all.
Yeah, I would say football games, like the atmosphere is just like it's just lively and it just makes you feel like alive. And then also, like I don't know, I understand football, and also just like when they do like a little touchdown, I might hit a little dance. Like, I just like that. And then like I like when like the lights flicker, like
Yeah,
at our school they like flash and stuff. It just makes it really cool.
Okay. And so now we're getting ready to wrap this thing up. We're moving on to our last segment. And this segment, we're going to talk about who are you going to be this year? So I want you guys to think about that. And my first question is, what's one mistake from last school year that you don't want to repeat?
Slacking on work. It was a lot of catching up to do. Like whenever you slack on work, it's like, and then a lot of teachers they do a cutoff after like 2 weeks. You can't turn in a week with work within 2 weeks, whatever. So just slacking on work. But like I gotta stay consistent with doing my work, even if I don't have all 6 classes.
One thing, mistake.
My fault. I'm sorry.
No,
What Braylon said, slacking on work, and Jemiah, she knows this. I used to come to class kind of late.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. I don't want to do that again because obviously I want to get all my stuff done. I want to do better than I did last year.
So we got goals, right, this year. Okay.
One mistake that I think I definitely made was like just not thinking that I could like do something, and then when I actually did, it was really easy. Just like doubting myself. Like
Gotta have confidence.
Yeah.
Have confidence in everything that you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
'Cause I can do it.
I'd say the slacking on work, and then being better about like writing my dates down for like my due dates and my calendar.
That would help a lot.
Because like teachers actually give you so much time to do work and you just don't realize until they're like, oh well, it's due tomorrow, and you're like, oh, I forgot. But if I'm better about writing myself in my calendar, I'll be able to visualize and see like when I can do certain stuff.
One mistake I made was like I had to come to class kind of late because we had to pack up our things a lot. Like we had to get our things, and we had like exactly like 1 minute and 30 seconds to get to class, and I had to like go in my locker and get some stuff. Like especially when we go upstairs and downstairs, like I had to go get my shoes out of my locker and stuff for gym.
Let me ask you guys. Okay, now that you mentioned lockers, do you guys use lockers at your school now?
No.
Okay. So you usually just carry everything with you.
I think
Yeah, or you
like
can
I
drop
think you
something off.
can like if
You
you
have
ask.
to buy it.
Yeah, but like
I think it might be
you know.
$10.
Oh wow.
Said what?
$10 or $5.
Oh, I thought you said 25. It's like,
Okay.
especially for a lot.
That's why you have to have a really good backpack.
Yeah, but for
that can fit
senior
all your stuff.
year, I think I'm gonna come with like a kid backpack.
Yeah. Which one you think?
I don't even know. Might do like Ben 10.
Oh,
that was
my brother
my
watches it.
that was my jump back when I was young.
Ben 10. What is that?
It's like this guy. He has like
guy.
this watch. He like instructs people.
He turns to different aliens.
Yeah, my
like,
little
Yeah.
brother
to
makes
help
me
with
play the
situations.
games. The games are so boring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that used to be my joint. I used to have shoes, Ben 10 shoes and everything. Yeah.
Is the ones that glow?
Okay,
The
guys.
Velcro.
So I got 2 questions in one that I want you to give me one academic goal for this year and one personal goal that you plan on accomplishing this year.
One academic goal would be to try to do like
Academic goal would definitely be to keep my 4.0 GPA this year throughout the year again, and then my personal goal is to do good at states this year in track again.
Yeah, my academic goal would be to get a 4.0, and then my personal goal would be to have self-confidence in my sport.
Okay.
My academic goal would be probably just get better grades than I did last year, obviously. And my personal goal is have more discipline about myself in general. Because like sometimes I'll be in my room and I'll find myself like occasionally I'll just be bedrotting, and that's horrible. I need to be better about that.
I say one academic goal: have more A's and B's. because I think last year I had more B's than A's. But and then a personal goal, I'll say just do good in sports, play well. Or actually, my goal for real is to bring a state chip, get
Okay.
a state chip.
Please.
All right, good go. Good go. So, guys, if by the end of the school year, of this school year that you're starting, what would you want your teachers to say about you?
I'll start this way and go back. I would say I want him to say he's a really nice, humble, confident young man.
All right.
He did good. I want him to be able to say they're proud of me because I did better than I did last year. That's all I want for him.
Good.
Yeah, I want them to say that I was very hardworking and I was very determined.
I want them to say I'm smart. And my handwriting's good.
Okay.
I want them to say that I was the best in the class.
Okay. Okay, good, good. And as we wrap this thing up, if we bring everyone back on this podcast at the end of the school year, what accomplishments, do you want to tell us about?
At the end of the school.
Yes, if we bring all of you back on this podcast at the end of the school year, what accomplishment do you want to tell us about?
It can be sports.
Whatever accomplishment that you would like to share with us.
Maybe an offer, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
Yes.
So is that what, that's the accomplishment? What would be your accomplishment as far as your sports?
Just play in college. Go to college. Go to college, play ball.
Okay.
Probably start a fan base for my music career.
Okay. Good.
Probably say something about track, states or something. She finally made it.
You're top 5 in states.
Yeah, top 5 because last year.
Okay.
I would want to say that we broke the school record again for the 4x4.
That's a good.
Yeah, we're going right again.
Okay.
Good.
I want to say that I was the best short person at the
Okay.
school.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys. So that's going to wrap up. We're going to that wraps up all of our segments. But before we leave, I want you guys to finish this sentence. Okay? We're going to go around the room, and I want you guys to finish this sentence. This school year, I am going to, Dalen.
I'm going to rock it.
Okay.
This school year, I'm going to be the best I can be.
This school year, I'm going to better myself.
This school year, I'm going to lock in.
This school year, I'm going to be great.
All right. All right, guys. Well, guys, we thank you for tuning in to Collective Conversations. And we hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Cut. I'm tired. I don't know if I can do this again. These lights are making my head hurt.